that music means it's now time for our Thrifty Thursday segment, and today we're turning our attention to makeup. We all know that some women, you know, can't live without it, including myself when I'm at work. When I'm outside of work, I don't really care what I look like.
What is makeup?
Yes, exactly. Now, also, it can get really expensive as well. So we wanted to know, does cheaper makeup have the same effect as the more high-end, more expensive makeup? So we decided to tackle this, and we went to our local dollar store, and we both picked up 5 different items that we use on a regular basis, and we decided to try them, and we're going to let you know if we think it's worth the dollar or if you should spend the $15, $20 that you are spending on that mascara or whatever it may be. So I'm going to start first.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes and work my way down.
Yep, sounds good.
So for my eyes, I usually like just to do nude colors. I like the shimmery colors, but I never like to add color to my eyes because I'm not comfortable enough with it. I'm not a professional makeup artist, so I feel like I would look like a clown. But with this, I decided to try a different color, and I decided to pick some purples and some blacks to go because I hear if you have green eyes, purple actually makes them pop out some more.
Really?
So this is an e.l.f. brand, which I believe is a Walmart brand, right?
Yes.
But we found it at the dollar store. So this little palette of 4 different eyeshadows cost $1, and I used all 4 of them on my eyes. I used the shimmery one to start off with, and then I did a little crease with the purple and the black, and then the white as my arch underneath my eyebrow. And I'm gonna say I like it. I think it's worth the $1. You know, I still like the more expensive eyeshadows, but I feel like it had the same effect. Although I did not like the little
the applicator?
Yes, I prefer the brush, so I just used one of the makeup brushes that I already had in my collection. So I'm going to say, oh yeah,
It's not bad.
it's not bad. And then moving on to eyeliner. Now this is fun because this is an actual eyeliner shadow. So if you are bold, it's purple, you can use this as an actual eyeshadow applicator. I use this more as an eyeliner, and then I applied the black eyeshadow on top of it so it didn't look like I had so much purple on my eye. And I actually like this a lot. Only $1. I say it's worth it.
Yes.
It's perfect. Next, I'm going to move on to is mascara. This is called LA Colors Bold Lash Mascara, and I think we kind of fought over this.
Yeah, we weren't really sure
It looks really cute, and it looks like it would perform.
And so did the package too, so we weren't really
sure. The package was awesome, right? Yeah, no, not so much. I do not recommend cheap mascara.
No.
I paid $1 for this, and I pay $15, $20, sometimes even $30 for my mascara, and I would say go for the more expensive, high-end, name brand mascara. This, it didn't clump up, which is good, but it dries out as soon as you apply it to your lashes, and not only did it didn't make my lashes look fuller, like that's what you want. They clumped them together, and it looked like I ended up only having 4 eyelashes as opposed to a bunch of them.
Which with mascara you want to be careful because when you take it off, if it's too rough, you'll rip your eyelashes out. And
I didn't like this. I say definitely pay more for the mascara. And then the concealer. I bought this concealer. One thing that I found difficult at the dollar store or even just cheap brands is trying to find the right color for your skin tone. There wasn't that many options. And at first I didn't like this because it was really light, but at the end, after applying my powder over it, it kind of gave me like a little highlight underneath my eyes, and it didn't look as cakey as my regular concealer. So I like this.
Yes, and it's always good to go lighter with the concealer and then a darker powder over top.
And finally, really quickly, is the 2-in-1 lipstick and lip gloss in one. Again, this is LA Colors. It is a dollar store brand. So you have, not only do you have the lip gloss, but you also have lipstick, which I like to do. I like to put on lipstick and then lip gloss. The lipstick color I liked. This I didn't like. It's too greasy for me. When I think of lip gloss, I like the sticky kind, the gooey kind that lasts forever. And I've already applied this 3 times today.
Okay, so greasy, but not really.
Yeah, so I would go for my more two separate ones into one. Another thing I noticed with the cheaper makeup, easier to take off.
Yeah?
Yes. So when I took it all off last night, because I tried it at home, I only had to use the makeup remover once and my face wash once, and then I didn't have any residue or anything like that. So it is easier to take off.
Easier to take off, but if you want it to last longer, maybe not so much. But I think there's a good mixture between what works and what doesn't. So now for me, I don't really get too far into my makeup, so I kind of went with the neutral color. So starting out, I went with a pressed powder because I use a concealer as well. I think going off of what you said, I would stick with the more expensive concealer and then I would do the powder over top. This is a little bit lighter, so again, you have to be careful with what colors. I say it works. I mean, it felt nice. It wasn't
too heavy or cakey or anything?
No, and it wasn't chalky, which I was a little worried about.
Okay.
Blush. I am not a big fan of blush.
I love blush.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I don't really get into blush too much.
Did you like this?
I did.
You did?
Just a little bit, just a hint, and the applicator wasn't too bad. I mean, you can upgrade if you want to get your own brush, but overall, not too bad.
They also have a bronzer that I bought a week ago, and I love it. So just to let you know,
Very interesting.
Okay.
So we have that, and okay, now there is something that I'll talk about that I want to finish off with, but it mixes well nicely with the liquid eyeliner. So, depending on your artistic skills, it could be a little difficult, but I say it works if you want to get into the liquid eyeliner and you really want to maybe extend it out on the ends. And I'm going to go ahead and say I would stick personally to my pencils.
The pencils.
But these pencils are from the dollar store.
Do you
They come
like
in 2 packs with a sharpener. Love them.
Okay.
I continuously use these. I won't buy anything else.
Okay.
So moving on to the eyeshadow, which I also don't use a lot
LA
of.
colors as well.
All right, so it looks like it's a little difficult to open.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. So we have some different options here, which I like because it all came in one, LA colors. And as we go ahead then and look at these, with the cheaper version, it could dry out your eyelids a little bit, which I have sensitive eyelids, so be careful with that. And finally,
you were bold enough to try these.
Yes.
Fake eyelashes.
Fake eyelashes. They're up here, I promise. I can see them out of the corner of my eye. They're poking me a little bit here and there.
What do you think? You're not a big fan of them?
Would I wear them to work every day and struggle with it? No. But would I wear it for a special occasion? Maybe.
Now, would you go with the cheaper brand? Because these only cost $1.
Yes.
And I know that when you go to the store in the beauty aisle, I mean, they can cost anywhere from $15 to $20. So do you think there is a difference with the price?
I absolutely do. I think you probably get better glue, which if you go with these, it doesn't last very long as far as the amount of glue. And also, if you want to just see if you would like it, I'd go with the dollar one.
Try it a couple times before you go with the expensive kind, because you were asking if I knew how to do it, and I was like,
Yeah. So I think that's your best bet. Try it out with using $1 and then go from there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. There is our cheap makeup versus expensive.
It does work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the most part.
For the most part.
All right.